Take us to your leader. I am the leader. Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Let's get into it. I'm Kenyatta, the ArtKitech. I am here to simultaneously destroy and build. They are one and the same. As something is removed or destroyed, something is built in its place. You can refer to me as Miss Kenyatta, Queen, Goddess, or Ma'am. There's no other name by which I will respond. If you are here to enjoy the reading, take what resonates and leave the rest. By nature of some of the readings, there may be aspects that you feel you do not resonate with, but since they've been God-given dreams, insights, visions, it is essential and imperative for you that you use your God-given third eye to catch what is for you, as there is something in all of my readings that will resonate with you in some way, shape, or form. This is why you have been sent. Disrespect, a spirit of lack, being common, and a hunger for ignorance will not be tolerated in my realm. Now open your hearts, minds, souls, and spirits and be ready to receive, conceive, and birth. I do not have a title for this reading at this time. A vision. Another energy that I would imagine has transitioned and made his presence known. I saw a man. It was a black man. This time period looked like the 80's. He had on all black. Black pants, black shoes, looked like black shirt. He had on a black leather jacket. One of those that stopped at the waist. Okay, waist length. Okay, with the diagonal zipper. And he had a jerry curl. Y'all remember those? He had the energy where he, you know, for those who remember, know what I'm referring to, like Pretty Ricky. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. That's what he looked like. This man walked up to a white man who was shorter than him in front of a school and started just punching him in his face relentlessly. He would not stop. It was crazy. Thing about it is, the man that he was punching, you know, he was fussing, but he's like he didn't strike back. I don't know if it was he dare not strike back or what, but he did not strike back. But he was, I mean, and you would have thought that the man would have stopped punching him in his face because he wasn't striking back. He didn't lift a finger to strike back at all. But he was punching him in his face. Pow, 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 pow. I mean, hard. And he kind of stopped for a second. And he came back right on the guy again. And I said, stop, you know, stop hitting him. Stop. What are you doing? Stop. I was kind of tickled by it because sometimes, you know, I can laugh sometimes at things that other people may find inappropriate, okay, to laugh at. You know, don't get me wrong, not nothing outrageous and crazy. But I do remember, like I said, a lady who raised me, she was a nurse. And when I was in college, I used to call her like every day, honey, like 2-3 times a day. Ma, hey ma, ma, hey ma. I called her all the time. I called her all the damn time, okay? And one time I called, she had her number, you know, at her job. I was able to call her at work. So it was in the evening, and she worked that 11 to 7 shift. So I called one night, and they put me on hold. And oh, you know, they had, you know how sometimes they put you on hold, they had music playing or something like that. Well, it wasn't music playing, but they, you know, it was a hospital. She worked at Cleveland Clinic, so they had these little talks, you know, about, you know, your health in some way, shape, or form. So they was talking about how, one thing they said was, in the recording, that, you know, you should find a little laughter in everything, okay? And it reminded me, and y'all may not think this is funny, but I thought it was hilarious. But like I said, I have a tendency. Sometimes I can laugh at some things that people may find inappropriate to laugh at, okay? But it reminded me when I was listening to that, she had a sister. And her sister, a lot of her children passed, okay? I don't want to say a lot, maybe like 3 out of 4, something like that. And one of her children one of them was an infant that passed. This was long before I was a thought, I'm pretty sure yet. Then she had she had a daughter who lived for quite a while, who became a nurse herself. She had passed. And then by the time I came along, she had a son who, I remember when I was really young, we used to go to her house, and me and my brother used to play with him. He had all kind of games and whatnot in the basement, okay, of their home. Matter of fact, this woman was a baker. Listen, honey. A cook, just period. Her food was so freaking good, okay? And she used to bake cakes, and they were just delicious. Just exceptionally delicious, okay? That's just how she was. She had that kind of exceptional hand, I feel like, when it came to, you know, food, okay, and baked goods and whatnot. But anyway, so her son, this son first died, I think he was about 14 years old. Well, I was very young. I was very young. So I don't remember this. But you know how you go back, you know, after the funeral, you go to the house for the repast and whatnot. So we were at the house. I don't remember. You know, I could have been in the other room. I could have been playing somewhere. But my mom told me that one of her brothers, well, you know, he had a drinking problem, okay? He was an alcoholic, okay? So I feel like most of the time he was drunk, okay? He was that kind, like when you saw him as a child, you just wanted to run. He was very loud, just loud. I mean, just, woo. I mean, he started speaking, the whole city hear him, okay? It's like, wow. But he made a comment, okay, that was, now, I feel like, if I was an adult, like I said, I can laugh at some things that are inappropriate, but I'm not just outrageous like that. But if I was an adult and I heard that, I wouldn't have laughed, okay? But it was just like the aftermath of it. And then the way sometimes, the woman who raised me, the way she would say things. And, you know, it was just funny, okay, the way she would say things, you know, when she would imitate somebody. But she said that the man said, you can't keep none of them, can you? Ha, 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 and laugh. Now, totally inappropriate, right? I'm not laughing now. But when she told me, and I was young when she told me, I was like, he said that? He said that? She was like, he said that. And I fell out laughing. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe he said that. I said, what did y'all do? And she said, you know, we just ignored him because we just, you know, they knew how he was, you know. So anyway, like I was just saying about my tendencies to sometimes laugh at stuff that's not funny. Like I said, if I was in the room as an adult, I wouldn't have laughed. Like, I'm not laughing now, but with the way she described it and knowing him, okay, I thought it was hilarious. So when I was on the phone listening to that recording saying you have to find a little laughter in everything, you know, talking about your mental health or whatever. Now, this is when people weren't talking about mental health to the degree that they are now, but, you know, it's always been something, you know, for us to focus on and think about. You know, all work and no play make a jack a dull boy, make you go crazy, okay? But anyway, so I was listening to that recording, and boy, oh boy, I fell out laughing because I thought about that. I just fell out laughing. But nevertheless, so when I saw this guy the second time, he was just going crazy on this white guy the second time. I actually said, stop hitting him. Stop, what are you doing? Okay, he didn't stop. Okay, he did not stop. I was just like, what is this? All right. I don't know who this guy is, but we're going to find out. We're going to find out what that was all about. Okay, what he has to say. All right. I'm here. You can call me Tone. Okay, so I'm thinking this man's name is Tony. All right. Or that might just, you know how people had nicknames and street names and all that kind of stuff. Tone, okay? All right. Let me shuffle some more here. Find out what was happening with him and why he was doing this to this man. It was in front of a school. I mean, he just came up out of nowhere, just pow, 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 just kicking this man ass, just punching him in his face. And the man, every time he hit him in the face, the man's, you know, head would turn to the direction he was punching it. And all the man could do was he was fussing at him. The white guy was fussing at him, okay? The white guy, he was, like I said, he was shorter than him. He had on a t-shirt and shorts, like in tennis shoes. Or sneakers, depending on where you come from, okay? And it was like 80s style gear, okay? And his hair was blonde, okay? Like a, not like real, like, not super bright. Maybe more on the brownish side of blonde, but it was clearly like a blonde color. But you know what? But the crazy thing is, he didn't run. He didn't run from the guy. Like I said, he didn't put up no dukes and nothing like that, but he did not run. Okay. Okay, I'm hearing two more shuffles here. He did not run. And whatever he was fussing at him about, he was holding his ground. He was standing his ground. All right, so let's get into it, see what this is all about. We had an 8 of Pentacles in reverse. The Hierophant upright. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And the Judgment card in reverse. And here we have Knight of Swords in reverse. I think it was, I think the school was like an elementary school. So I don't know if that is significant here, but we're about to find out, okay? I'm hearing like lack of work. This man was not working. But I kind of feel like, hold on. I feel like this man, the white guy took a job from him, okay? Or I'm hearing released him, maybe fired him. Okay, I feel like he was his supervisor, his boss, maybe at that school. Okay, and he lost, money. I feel like the white guy fired him. I'm sorry, y'all, because it was just funny. Okay, and put him in a bind, put him in a tight situation. Okay, put him in a tight situation where he had no money, no wherewithal, and I don't think that this happened as soon as he fired him. I kind of feel like maybe hold on. Oh, I'm wrong. I'm hearing it was as soon as he fired him. As soon as he let him know. As soon as he let him know, let him go. Okay, you fired, you gotta go. Okay, up out of here. Okay, it might have been like the next day, that type of as soon as. Okay, it wasn't like, immediately. Okay, like, within minutes. Here we have the 3 of Cups upright, the 5 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Pentacles upright, and here we have Page of Swords upright. Woo! Okay. All right. I feel like whatever the job was, I feel like, it paid him decent enough. Okay, that, he was able to do more than just pay his bills. Okay, but decent enough for him to take care of himself, live a decent life. Okay, do well. Okay, he might have even he might have even built up a community here at his job. Okay, with the people that work there. I don't feel like it was a bad job. Okay. I feel like he built a community there. I don't feel like he had any problems there. I'm hearing any rejection. The people loved him for who he was and what he had to offer. Okay. I feel like they worked with him. Okay. I do feel like it was at that school. I feel like it has something to do with that school, that elementary school. I do not feel as though I don't feel like he was a teacher. Okay. He played some role there. I don't know. He might have worked in like janitorial. Hold on. I mean, he did, but he didn't. He played that role at times when need be. But that was not his specific job there. Maybe he was like an assistant teacher or something like that. Okay, I'm hearing he helped in the classroom. Okay. But like I said, I feel like the people liked him. He liked them. Things were going well for him. I don't feel like he was very young. Okay. I mean, young, maybe like in his 20s. Okay, possibly early 30s, but I think that's kind of stretching it. Okay. But I feel like something about it. Something about it, the people, like I said, they worked with him. I feel like I don't feel like he was ignored. I feel like if he ever had, like I said, I feel like he was an assistant in the classroom of some sort, did janitorial duties when he needed to, when need be, cleaned up. But I feel like that's something he just did on his own. Okay. If he saw something needed to be cleaned up, he didn't necessarily have to wait for the janitor or call the janitor. You come do it. I'm too good to do this. No, if stuff needs to be picked up, if stuff needs to be cleaned up, I'm going to do what needs to be done here in the classroom, take care of this classroom. I kind of feel like this job helped this man feel like he was on his way, okay, to doing well in life. Okay, but I'm hearing plotted, planned. Okay, so there's something we're going to see what happened. Like maybe somebody was plotting and planning against him. Okay, but I feel like I said, he was not ignored and he was listened to. Okay, I'm even hearing he was sought after at times. Okay, maybe for ideas, maybe with whatever thoughts that if they had questions about what do you think. Okay, the High Priestess upright, Four of Cups upright, Nine of Cups in reverse. All right. Let me see. High Priestess card. Like I said, okay, I heard plotted and planned. I feel like somebody, okay, here was plotting something against him, okay, to get him out. I mean, we don't want him here. I don't know who this is because I feel like the majority of people that he worked with, okay, was happy to have him there, okay, liked having him there. Let me see. Okay. All right. We have here for High Priestess secrets. Okay. First thing we see, secrets, hidden motivation. Okay, so like I said, I feel like somebody was plotting here, and it might have been somebody who be this hidden motivation, who was pretending, okay, who acted like they liked him there in the space. Okay, we like you here, we like what you have to say. You know how that go. Smiling in your face. Okay, and I don't think this was nobody that wanted to take his place, but there was somebody there who wanted to remove him. Hold on. I do feel like racism played a part in here. They didn't like, because I'm feeling like the majority of the people that he worked with, okay, were white. Okay, that he was in a white community as far as where the school was, a white area. I'm just hearing there are a lot of white folks there, okay, very few black folks. So like I said, I feel like this man may have felt like the nature of the job, what he was doing, getting the job, okay, and being, well sought after, listened to, so on and so forth. He might have felt like, this would be a place for him for some kind of upward mobility, upward movement. He might have even considered, hold on. I feel like he might have been considering becoming a teacher himself, okay? I do not feel like this was an area in where he lived. I feel like he was given an opportunity here, okay? And I feel like somebody wanted to ruin it, okay? For some reason here, whoever this was, I don't know if this is the boss, okay, or if the man that I saw being struck, okay, or if he was being if he plotted and planned this, or if it was being plotted and planned by others, and you know, people were bringing things to him, you know, to sabotage this man here, bringing things to this boss, the man who was being the man who was being struck to you know, plot and plan, okay, I mean plot to have him removed, okay, to put him in this position when things were going well for him, okay. I'm here like to make him feel less than, like I just keep hearing, we don't want you here, we don't want him here, we have to remove him, okay. So there was someone here, okay, someone else. Let me see. I do feel like this boss here who was being struck, I feel like he knew what was going on. He saw it. He knew. Okay. But what did he know? Did he know the plot and the plan? What people were planning against this man? I feel like he didn't know the plot and plan specifically. Okay. But he knew what they were saying about him. Okay. To put this man in this compromising position. I don't feel like the man knew. I don't feel like the black guy who was doing the fighting, I don't feel like he knew, okay, that they were doing this to him, that there were others, because I heard others before, that there were others in the building, okay, who were, I'm hearing, inciting this against him, okay, building up the case. And you know what, I had a job where I witnessed that happen to somebody, okay. I didn't know till after the fact. It's fucking nuts. These people did not want this person there, and they built up a whole case against this person, and just about everything they said in the case, from my understanding, was not true, okay. But this person did not know how to fight for themselves, so they weren't fired or anything. They just left on their own, okay. It's kind of sad, okay, that people would do that, all right. And she would have had some kind of people to fight for, but she just didn't know. I don't think she knew what to do, and it became burdensome for her to go to work, okay, all the time. They had this girl leaving up out of there in tears. Queen of Cups upright, Nine of Swords upright, okay, and the Five of Cups in reverse. It was this Queen of Cups person here. I'm here like she didn't like his energy, didn't want him around. I don't want him around my children. Her classroom. But I'm even hearing staff. So I don't know if she played, if she was just a teacher or she played multiple roles here. But she was a teacher, I'm hearing, okay? But she just didn't like him. She didn't like the way he looked. She didn't like the way he felt and all of that type of thing, okay? I just feel like it was because he was black. She didn't want him there. I'm here, but there was something else to this. There's more to this than that. This meant, here we go. Here we go. Here we go with the bullshit, okay? I am hearing this man had something she wanted that he was not willing to give. I don't want you like that. There it is. Ridiculous. So she gonna ruin his whole setup, okay? I don't want you like that. I'm not interested in you like that. This bothered her, but I feel like what bothered her about it was it's almost like, how dare he reject me? You know, I feel like she looked down on him, okay? Now you may think, well, you know, how she looked down on him if she wanted him, that don't mean nothing, okay? Other people talk about some, they don't know how, I mean, how could a person, you know, be racist and marry a person, I mean, and be married, and marry a person that they have this racism against? Are we still thinking like that in 2023? It happens. Often enough. Often, I'm hearing, but enough. You got a whole, you got children made by slave master with slave. Come on now. People have fetishes and ideas, weird ideas about people and things, especially people that they look at as taboo. And taboo, I don't mean in the sense of, oh, they're too great for me, I can't touch that. But, ew, you know, I could never. And be in the back room somewhere. Okay, so, you know, let's just, you know, wake up to reality and be realistic about it. It happens often enough. I feel like this bothered this woman, okay, that she could not have him. Okay, so I'm here. She plotted and planned, okay, against this man, okay, to get him out of the way, to get him out of there. If I can't have him, no one can, that type of thing, okay? If I can't have, and I feel like this man here was really trying to be on the up and up. Okay, I feel like he knew what he was up against here in this community, in this area, okay, where he damn sure didn't look like he fit or belong, okay, but here a door was open to him, an opportunity was given to him, okay, job-wise, okay, and I feel like he was going in there doing the best of his ability, and I don't even feel I feel like he sacrificed a lot, and what I mean by that is I feel like this man, I feel like he had to travel a good distance to get there, number one. Okay, but he did it. Okay, it's like by hook or crook. Okay, walk, bus, a train, bike, car, however I got to get there. To get there, to be on time. Okay, to go above and beyond doing janitorial stuff, but he ain't the janitor. Okay, I don't have to do that. Okay, and putting himself in a situation so that he would be received favorably. Okay, I'm here so I could move on up. Okay, this is an opportunity to help me go and grow higher here. Okay. But because of this person's accusations, and okay, here's a twist. I'm not quite sure because I was feeling like this was a woman who was doing this to him. It was a woman, but like I said, okay, there were, I heard we, okay? We don't want him here. We don't like him here. So there was a man involved in this too. I'm not quite sure it was this this boss, okay, who he was striking. Hold on. He was a part of it. He became a part of it. I don't know. He didn't like the lies that were being told and spread. Okay, but what lies? Okay, lies that were being told and spread about this man or this person here who didn't want him here because she couldn't have what she wanted. I wish I could get this. All right, sorry, I hit the stop button by accident. Okay, because she couldn't get what she wanted out of him. Was she saying that he was lying about her? She said that he was lying, telling lies on her, and I don't know, her fancy, what that mean? Who she was, you know, how she was built, okay, like he was talking sexually about her, okay? Her attitude, how she fancied herself. And so in other words, her attitude, her spirit, okay? She was saying that this man was saying things about her, spreading lies about her, okay? But this was not true, I'm hearing, okay? And this woman didn't give a damn. I feel like this woman and whoever this man is plotted and planned against this man, okay? There's another man here. I do feel like the supervisor is not the other man. Like I said, there was we don't want him here. I feel like, again, the supervisor didn't like the lies being spread. But these are the things that she said that this man was saying about her. But there's another man here, okay, who wanted him as well sexually, okay? They both did, okay? I mean, we can't have him, okay? So he's got to go, that type of thing. We got the power here, okay, to make moves. All right. In other words, to move him out. Okay. And I don't feel like they gave a damn, okay, about that. Hold on, please. All right. Look, Five of Swords, excuse me, upright. King of Wands, upright. Okay. The World card, upright. Okay. Let me see. 10 of Cups, upright. Okay. All right. I feel like they put this man in a position, okay, to have to fight for his job, okay? But I do feel also like they were determined. I feel like for them, you know what? I feel like, honestly, I feel like this is more him, you know, fighting here, okay? Doing whatever he could to win. All right. But I also feel like this is them, okay? Because as I'm looking at this card with this reading, this man has a look of arrogance on his face, like how I beat y'all, okay? But not because he deserved it. Okay, but because, you know, we got this plot, plan, and scheme, and we're going to get your ass up out of here because we can't get what we want. And they was going to do anything that they could to remove him, all right? And I am hearing like we really don't want to let him go, but if what you were saying is true, okay, then we're going to have to, like, I'm going to execute, okay, or move him out of here, okay? So I feel like they took these things. They might have even took some stuff to the school board. I'm hearing they did. It went beyond just in-house. Okay, they took it higher, okay, to the administration, okay, above them, okay, I'm in the schoolhouse, okay, admin, okay, like I said, the school board, something like that along those lines to complete this. And I feel like once they knew that they took it there, that was the end of that. We can get rid of him. But I think that I feel like they probably did that because it might have been a fine line they were walking here with this man being black, okay, and it being a white community. Although we know many injustices have been done to people of color, okay, in these types of situations. I'm hearing, you know, worse. Okay, much worse, okay? But I feel like they felt like, I feel like they might have been walking a fine line. There might have been a union involved. I'm hearing there was, okay? But I feel like once they took it, they might have shit. Might have even took the shit to the superintendent. Okay, to end this. And upon doing that, it's like, I feel like they ended this man's, you know, dreams. Okay, what he was, you know, planning and hoping for himself, okay, putting him in a very weak here and vulnerable state of mind and position. I feel like he may have, you know, it's just like I see him now, just, you know, head hung down, like, now what am I going to do, you know, because it wasn't just the job in and of itself, just money, you know, here there was opportunity. He looked like he was going to take it, you know, take the bull by the horns, okay, and make something great out of it for himself, okay. And I'm hearing they all lashed out at him. And I feel like because of this woman here and the things that she was saying, that he was saying about her and this man, okay, I feel like the man is kind of, he's speaking, but I feel like he's kind of quiet in the background. This woman seems overbearing, okay, loud, obnoxious, okay, that she's determined to make this happen, okay, to get rid of him because she can't get what she wants out of him, okay. I feel like this man, he did not want to do that. He did not want to. I don't feel like the man was attracted to her no damn way. I'm hearing I was. I said you was. I heard I could have gone there with her. I could have gone there with her ass, but I did not want to. I wanted something better and greater for me than that. I wanted a home and a family. And I feel like he might have had a home and a family. He had something here. Someone in his life, maybe a child or two. Just one, I'm hearing, that he took care of, that he loved. And here was an opportunity, you know, to go higher. All right. And not just take it down, I'm hearing, to the streets, okay, and live in the streets and be street. Okay, I wanted to do more than that, be greater than that, be better than that. And I don't feel like people looked at this man as though he could have done that. Hold on. They looked at me as though I could have done better, but they didn't believe it. They didn't believe I ever would. And it's like, you know, I showed them I did it. Look at where I'm at. Look at what I'm doing. Look at the way I'm making for myself and building for myself, my home and my family. But you're determined and seeking to, you know, bring me down, snatch all that away from me here. Okay. I feel like this made this man very guarded. Okay. Very guarded after this. What I was going to say was, okay, like after being in this situation, after being here, after being with these people and everybody seeming to be open to him and carrying him, who were they going to believe, her or him? regardless of how he presented himself. And I'm here, and they knew she was a fool, but yet and still they chose to take her side, even those who were open to him, even those who had worked with him, you know, those who had liked him, okay, and believed him to be an asset, okay, to the classroom, okay. Because I feel like this may have, like, you know, in a sense, quote unquote, woke him up like, oh, you know, it is like no matter what I do, no matter what I try to do, no matter how I try to build myself, this is what they're going to do to me. Okay. But it's not just me I'm hearing. It's us. Okay. This is how they feel about us. This is how they look at us. Okay. They pretend, you know, to laugh and love and enjoy our company when we try our hardest, we try our best. But there's always here, you know, someone to come in, a fool to come in and to tear me down, to tear us down. Let us continue on here. We have Page of Cups upright. The Temperance card in reverse. In reverse. Queen of Wands upright. Okay. And the Two of Swords here in reverse. Okay. Yeah. You know, like it was fake. You know, the love that they were showing him that he thought was real. Okay. I feel like, you know, he began to look at it like after what had happened here, that this was all fake. Okay. They didn't mean it. You know, and I was in a situation where I thought it was real. I thought it was give and take. I thought they took me seriously, but they did not. And I feel like they're the person who could have helped him. This might have been a person whose classroom he was in the most, this Queen of Wands up here, who could have helped him. She turned her eye. She turned a blind eye to it. Okay. And left him on his own. Four of Wands upright. Okay. And the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Like I said, she turned a blind eye to it, acted like she didn't know what was going on. Okay. Might have even acted at some points like she didn't know who to believe. Okay. But I'm here, she knew what was up. I feel like this man might have even gone to her and asked her for help, asked her for assistance, but she would not. Well, I don't know, you know, who, blah, blah, I don't know, blah, 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 blah. But you know, I've been working with you. I've been sitting here in your classroom all this time. You see my work. You see my work ethic. You see, you know, what I have to offer, this, that, and other. But she didn't want to lose her position. Okay. She didn't want to lose, her job. Okay. Or lose, you know, whatever kind of camaraderie she built up, you know, with the team and everything, putting this man here. Okay. Didn't want to lose, her pentacles and her fortune, but putting him in a situation where he lost his, because like I said, for him, it wasn't just a money thing. Okay. It was an opportunity here to go and grow further. Okay. You know, and sometimes it's difficult, you know, at a job, you know, once they, just difficult to move forward. Okay. And he knew that. Okay. Hold on. So I'm hearing like I'm looking, listen, like what led to it. He just came up there one day. Okay. And saw the man, saw the principal. And I'm hearing you would not listen to me. You would not help me. Okay. Now, I don't know if he actually said that just was the spirit of it, but he was beating the shit out of that man. Okay. Like, fuck it. Okay. But that man knew that man knew not to raise no hand to him. But I feel like he was just telling him, you know, just fussing at him, telling him he was wrong. To get off the property and all of that type of thing. Okay, but he dared not. But like I said, it stopped, it toned down for a minute. Next thing I know, that man came right back at him and was beating the shit out of him again. Okay. Let me see if we can find out what happened to the man after this. Hold on. I mean, he went on to become something else. Okay. It was a hard way to go for him. Okay. He had a lot of learning to do, a lot of growing to do, a lot of things he didn't know, but he studied, okay? I feel like he took the situation, okay, and still even viewed that situation as an opportunity here, okay, to build himself up in such a way that, you know, to the best of his ability, no harm would befall him, so that he could live a kind of life he wanted to live. I'm hearing like, not the street. I don't want to live the street. Okay, I don't want to be in the streets. I want to do more and be more than that. Okay, so I feel like this man went forth to do some studying. I'm hearing some reading, some studying. I feel like he might have went and got some kind of degree. Oh, I asked a bachelor's degree. He said, no, a master's degree. I got my master's degree. Hold on. I feel like in the field of education, or field related to that, which I don't know what would be related to that, but in that field, education. But I went on to start my own thing. I'm asking a school, not a school, but I feel like he built something, but I'm not picking up on what it was. I'm hearing a house for people to come and learn. Okay, so it was like a school, okay, but not like in my home. They came to my home, they studied, I groomed them, I taught them, okay, I taught them how to be better men, taught them how to be better people, okay. A nonprofit, some kind of nonprofit organization, okay, to help others who was in the situation that I was in. So I did better for myself. So what this person was trying to do to them, okay, to completely destroy them, okay, it turned around in this person's favor, because now it's like they could call their own shots the way they wanted to and help exactly who it is they wanted to help, you know, who he knew was in need of, you know, true assistance. People like him. I'm hearing people like me, men that look like me, okay? In other words, I feel like black men, or those who, he kept saying street, so maybe he might have been in the inner city. Yes, okay, and those in the surrounding areas are like, where I lived, where I grew up, okay, so I could truly help them, so they could go forward to do great things and have great possibilities, okay, unlike, you know, what they were trying to take from me here. I'm trying to figure out what happened to this woman who lied on him. I'm here, it really doesn't matter. Who cares? This is about me. I know that's right. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm asking, is that it? And I'm here. Yep, that's all. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Mister. You selfish. Nee, elishne. Sir, miashnu kisane erwala snayirag. Let's bet wish me vil. Real hammertje. Easy. Easy.